Hey everybody, Overpower Project, first video, Path of Exile, Mass Creed. I was doing it. Is that a good intro? Dude,
really.
Explain your build. We're both doing like really... we're doing builds to like just have fun and like see what you can do with this this skill tree system. Why don't you explain what you're doing?
What I was gonna do, I was just like, what the fuck would be cool? And then I was like, well, making Gandalf. I was like, fuck yeah, Gandalf. Then pretty much instantly, that was it. That was my decision. I'm making Gandalf. So I picked the Templar, who has magic and like strength stuff. Like he's proficient in that. And so I'm gonna be able to dual wield staves or wands and swords like Gandalf.
Alright guys, so you get a bunch of different classes here. The first one we're going to show you is the Templar, who's kind of a hybrid of intelligence and strength. Right?
Yep.
He's a hybrid class. And you can see here on the skill tree, he starts at the top left here. So he's near the witch tree and he's near the marauder tree, therefore being a hybrid of the two. This is my current build now that you're seeing. And then next class we got the Shadow, who is a dexterity and intelligence hybrid. So he'll start on the top right, which is part of the witch tree, which is pure intelligence, and part of the ranger tree, which is pure dex. So you can see it there. This was my double curse shadow support build that I did.
That didn't turn out too well.
Didn't turn out too well, but as you can see, the skill trees can go all over the place. There's like endless possibilities. And the next class we got here is the Marauder, who is the pure strength. He's kind of like the barbarian of Path of Exile.
Also Mike Tyson.
Yes, he's Mike Tyson, and he likes to hit himself in the head. That's unsafe. And you can see him start on the very left, which is all the pure strength. But he has access to, you can go up to the witch tree or down into the ranger tree.
You can go wherever you want, really.
Yeah. And then we got the ranger. Look what I typed in the name. Ranger is pure dex. Ranger is pure dex, so she starts at the bottom right there.
Yeah.
Ranger duelist is kind of like, yeah, there you go. Duelist is strength and dex.
I'm playing the archer now. My latest character is pretty sweet.
And here's the duelist. Looks like an actor or something. Anyways, he is
Johnny Depp.
He's a hybrid of strength and dexterity. So he'll have faster access to marauder skills and the ranger skills. That's basically what it means. The classes don't really matter other than their starting position. Kind of throw away the idea of even having classes when you play this game.
Yeah.
And the last class, the witch. The witch is, of course, pure intelligence. So she has access to a bunch of mana regen, a bunch of spell damage, passive nodes. That's what you call each one of those circles there. A node. That's the official talk of it.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah, this tree was my crit witch. And here's some gameplay of just my my double curse shadow support, just playing in a party in Act 2 in the pyramids. And you see a bunch of stuff going on.
This is the regular difficulty.
This is cruel, so this is the second difficulty.
Cruel. So if people are confused at what's going on here, there's a lot of stuff. First off, all the things flying around the enemy's heads are curses.
Yeah, and they kind of like debuff the enemy. Give certain bonuses to your teammates, that kind of thing. That's basically what I'm doing, is walking around cursing at things because that's all I'm good for. You can see here I do like no damage to these skeletons.
Yeah, you suck pretty bad.
Yeah, well, I'm just cursing. Cursing.
At least you look cool.
Yeah, bone armor. And you can see I have an aura on determination that gives armor to my teammates if they're in a certain radius of me. And these are all skills, and here is the skill system here. They're all gems. You get red gems, which are strength, blue gems, which are intelligence, and green gems, which are dexterity. And they each kind of fit in your equipment. Each equipment piece has a set amount of sockets. And you basically match up the colors. Red goes in red, blue goes in blue. Here's an example of some of the skills. You can see me going through mine.
Holy skills, Batman.
Yeah. Message me in game, I'll hook you up. If I have it.
I have one storage tab devoted to gems. It's not.
Well, you gotta know life a game like me too. So the circular ones you're seeing there, those are support gems. And basically you link them, you can see here. The two on the bottom of the two blue ones, they have a link between them. And you put a circular one alongside a regular gem, the kind of oval-shaped one. And it will basically buff whatever skill it's attached to. It's really simple to do.
Yeah, so say for example if you have like a split arrow skill, you would put that in there. And then if you got like a add fire damage support gem, you put that link to it, and then your split arrow would then do fire damage.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. You can really be creative with your skills and make them completely different. It's really insane.
Yeah, you can mix and match a lot of different things. Get a lot of unique builds. Nobody's really the same unless you're like copying somebody directly.
Yeah, you should when you're playing your first character, you should really just play around with it, see what you like. I've gone through about 4 characters, and I thought their builds were good and everything, but you get later in the game, and they're just not quite as good as you thought they would be.
Yeah, after playing some of my Gandalf build, I realized that he sucks.
Those later difficulties are really hard.
Should mention that the skills aren't really that easy to find. There's some like rare skills, and there's some not rare skills.
Yeah, some skills are drop only. So here we have Vol, who is the boss of Act 2.
It's pretty cool. What is he even? He's like a...
Well, the whole thing is like constructed like things.
It's like a, I don't know, old style contraption.
Yeah, pretty much. Just creations, really. Just kind of want to show you guys what a boss fight's like. This is probably one of the harder bosses, actually. Second hardest, I'd say. The hardest being the last boss of Act 3, I think.
Yeah.
But this is pretty early in the game, and you'll do it 3 times, probably a lot more than that. But he has a bunch of cool attacks, like laser beams, this one, which smashes me and kills me.
Noob, how'd you fall for that?
Because I am a noob. Gotta recast my auras. The good thing about auras is that you don't need to have them on each skill slot. You can like have it in one, cast it, then switch it and cast the next one. Save space. That's what I do. I found that out by myself. What's cool is that these bosses have attacks that you can look for and actually dodge.
Yeah.
Unless you're me.
You don't always have to get hit. He's just shooting ice there. And if you walk on the ice, you'll be slow. Boom! Loots! Get all the loot!
Nothing even dropped for me, man. Goodness.
Nothing good.
That sucks.
So yeah, there's a lot of different rarity types. There's, of course, normal, which is white, magic, which is blue, unique. Oh no, it's just rare when it's yellow, right?
Yeah, rare and yellow is rare.
And then there's unique, which is orange, which would be legendary on Diablo.
So here's a short clip of the currency, which is all this stuff you see me hovering over. The interesting thing is there's no gold in this game. The currency is stuff you use for crafting. That's basically it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a really cool part of the game.
It's a barter system.
Yeah, so say you want a portal scroll, like a town portal scroll, it's worth more than an identify scroll. So you'd have to pay like 3 identify scrolls to get 1 portal scroll from an NPC.
Here I am, I'm just applying some armor scraps, which is increases in the quality of the item you can see there, which just means it'll have a higher armor rate or a higher damage if it's a weapon. I'm going to use an orb of alchemy, which makes a normal item into a rare, and that's one. Yeah, that's one of the more sought after rares. It's the orb of alchemy. Well,
there's many different orbs, as you can see at the bottom of his inventory there.
Yeah,
do lots of different
things.
The
rarest one actually being in the bottom right there. That's the rarest you can get, and I have it.
Chaos orb.
The mirror.
The mirror.
Yeah.
Mirror, yeah.
Super, super rare. The main trading things are the Chaos Orb and the Alchemy Orb. And then...
Should mention all those flasks there. The flasks in the game, or you should call them potions if you play Diablo, they're not like one use only. They, when you use them, they only use like a percentage, like depending on the flask. And the more you kill stuff, the more they fill up.
Yeah, if you kill, like, for example, the flask might hold 30 charges and you kill something and then you get 4 charges in there. And for every 10 charges you can heal yourself. So if you have 30 charges in there, one potion can heal you 3 times. And it fills up every time you kill something. So there's no need to go buy potions or anything.
Yeah, and you can get increasingly rare flasks, and you can upgrade them with a glass blower's jewel or whatever.
Bauble or whatever. So what you guys are seeing now is me playing with Massacred here. This is my Molten Shell Marauder, which worked out pretty good until the end of the game, where it doesn't work out at all. That's just how it goes. You can see what I do is just pop Molten Shell and hope people will hit me enough that it blows up. What that skill does is increases my armor for a certain amount, and if I take a certain amount of damage, it'll blow up doing a bunch of fire damage. Like that. Boom. And you can use support gems like increased duration to make it last longer, to make sure that you take the damage that's needed for it to blow up. Or you can take increased area of effect to make the explosion bigger, or you can take concentrated effect to make the explosion smaller but a lot stronger. So there's a lot of options. You can really customize your build. The possibilities are endless.
This is my archer at a really early level. See, you got random arrows there.
Yeah, that's on a spell totem now.
Yeah, later on I got a spell totem, which tests it for me.
So here's a little video of the microtransaction stuff. I have premium tabs here, which lets you color the tab and rename it to whatever you want. I'm going to show you guys here. Naming it Overpowered Project. And I'm going to color it pink because that's our favorite color here at OPP.
Yeah, it is.
It's really good for organization. Normally, you start out with 4 tabs and it's just 1, 2, 3, 4.
Uncolored.
And you can upgrade them for 10 gold each to upgrade the regular ones to premium ones. Or you can buy a package of 5 premium ones for, I think, how much is it? 40, I think it is. Maybe it's 4 premium tabs for 40, I think. That makes sense.
I'm not sure.
Here, I'm going through my tablet here looking for its sword so I can show the heart. I don't have one, so I have to buy something. Couldn't go get a wand because I can't even wield a sword.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff in the shop other than just the tabs too. There's a whole bunch of different skill effects like poison, like blood dripping off of it, or ice.
Yeah, that I really like that. It totally changes your skill effects. So here's...
And here you can see there's pets.
Yeah, my sweet frog. You can see him down there by my feet.
They don't really do anything.
They don't do anything at all. They're cool, though. And then, boom, beating heart. Happy Valentine's Day.
It's actually pretty sweet.
It's cool. It can get annoying, though, the beating heart. And what I really like is that you can take off the effects. So it's permanent and it's not for one item. You can remove it and add it to other stuff. And it's across all characters. It's a universal thing. So kudos to them for doing that. And here's my Templar, a total loser.
Yeah.
He's ugly, right? Anyways.
Yeah.
That is our introduction to Path of Exile.
Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video and subscribe.
Yeah, we're going to have a lot more Path of Exile videos, so stay tuned.
New video every day.
Yeah. Because we rock.
It's the OPP way. New slogan. I just came up with that.
No.